Young and the Restless fans, guess what? The spoilers are out and we got to talk about it. Lauren points Phyllis in the right direction. Adam exposes Kyle's alliance with Victor. And Victoria and Nate share a kiss. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless and the bold and the beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of January 30th through February 3rd. And without any further ado, let's talk about this Genoa City drama next week. So, we already know Victor is trying to conspire with Kyle and look like it's going to be in full effect the beginning of the week. So much so that it's still a secret for Summer when it comes to Kyle. And of course, we all know Jack doesn't know. They want Adam out over at Jabot, and of course, Victor wants Adam in over at Newman. The question is, will they succeed? Wait and see. So let's talk about a little bit of Phyllis. And for those that watch my channel, we know Trish is a huge Phyllis supporter. Well, another Phyllis supporter is her friend Lauren Finmore. And it looks like Phyllis is catching the blues because of everything happened with Summer. And then, of course, last week with Daniel. Well, it looked like Lauren is going to be pointing Phyllis in the right direction, giving her sound advice. And one of those things is to just get over this whole Diane obsession. Will she do it and move on to other things? We got to stay tuned to see what happens next. So it looks like Elena is seeing some changes in her boyfriend Nate, which is going to cause her to keep a watchful eye over Nate. It's one thing to be suspicious of him and Audra, and also another thing that Victoria might cause a problem, which we'll talk about later on. But he also has this sudden need for power. So we got to stay tuned to see how this impacts his and Elena's relationship. So we all know Tucker has been targeting both Chancellor Winters and Jabot. Well, guess what? He now has a target on his back from Victor Newman. Why? Because we found out this man got a lot of debt, which means that debt can be paid off by someone else, which would mean a takeover. So we got to stay tuned to see if Tucker can see it coming and if Victor is going to succeed. So, speaking of Chancellor Winters, we got to talk about Omega Sphere, which is owned by Daniel. Daniel is getting a little antsy about the stability that's happening over at Chancellor Winters. So now that means that a conversation, which is going to happen this coming week, between Daniel and Lily as they evaluate their partnership. So yeah, we already know Phyllis has been shopping it around. Tucker has been poking around. So will Daniel decide to stick it in there with Lily, or will he do something different? Dun, 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 dun. Remember I said early in my preview of this video that Adam exposes Kyle and Victor's alliance? Yes, that's happening this week on Wednesday, February 1st. And I'm excited about that because I didn't think that was fair. In order to get him over to Newman, I mean, he had to collude with Kyle in order to get him ousted from Jabot. Well, guess what? Adam exposes all of this, which also means that it could also expose the secret that Kyle is having away from Summer, because Summer doesn't realize that all of this is going on. So, hey, it could have a twofold effect. And you know what? I'm here for it. So we know the fallout that happened between Devon and Lily last week in regards to them not wanting Devon to have his company back. Well, family is affected, of course, and Lily wants to repair her relationship with Devon, which, yeah, business is business, personal is personal. Keep it separate. We've learned that from Victoria, right? So it looks like Lily is going to want to repair this relationship, as she should. And my thing is, get a man his company back. He already said he will pay you that and some to cover the damages. Come on, let him have his company. Let's go back to this drama with Kyle, because remember I said that Adam exposes him? Well, Jack confronts him about the deception. And yeah, the fallout is going to be interesting. And I'm hoping even Summer confronts him about the deception Kyle kept from her too. So yeah, what will Jack do next? Number one, Kyle, you're over at Marquetti, and I understand it's a family business, but the CEO of Jabot is Jack Abbott. Maybe some of his movements have been questionable lately, but at the end of the day, it's your dad's company, and he can hire who he wants, whether you like it or not. So I'm curious to find out what the fallout is going to be for Kyle. Okay, these two are still playing tiddlywinks with each other. They're sending mixed signals, and guess what? The mixed signals continue late into next week, where these two continue to share mixed signals about whether or not they have a future together or what they're going to do. Listen, writers, if you're going to put these two together, just do it already. I mean, seriously. Honestly, I think because they're both healing from trauma, maybe it's not a right time to put these two individuals together, but hey, this is a soap. What do I know? And finally, I know that you guys have heard me as I was talking about this in the beginning, and the information is out. Victoria and Nate share a kiss. And yeah, so here's a couple of details without spoiling the whole thing. Look like these two are going to be burning the midnight oil over at Newman Media. Guess what? Victoria has a bottle of bourbon, and when you put nighttime with alcohol, anything can happen. And of course, as they talk about the different things within their life and they get more comfortable, Victoria instigates a kiss, but Nate doesn't even stop the kiss as well. Now, of course, they're going to still have to maintain a professional relationship, but this means that there is a new element that has been added with these two. And make no mistake about it, she's definitely smitten by Nate. So I'm excited about many of the storylines going on The Young and the Restless next week. So yes, we need to stay tuned. Okay, so there you have it, your spoilers for The Young and the Restless for the week of January 30th to February 3rd. If you haven't checked out the bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.